Hey everybody, it's Old School Nerd, and this is Megan again. We're back, and we're going to try to keep this one on the rails. We're going to keep the wheels on the wagon.
When does that ever happen?
I'm trying to give them hope.
There's no hope.
True. It's so fucking true.
I
It's so true, though. Okay, so here we go. We did I'm Not a Vampire, the original one. I thought it was silly, kind of quirky, kind of funny, making fun of themselves, making fun of the whole celebrity rehab stuff. I thought it was funny.
It was funny.
But we know that all of his new stuff, hardly ever is it funny. In fact, it's very dramatic and damn near over the top in every way, shape, or form.
Shouldn't have
Do I bore you?
No. Libby shouldn't have woke.
Yeah. Her
Oh
sister
my
woke up at 4 o'clock
God.
because there was ice in the ground and she freaked the hell out. Because
I got excited and I couldn't fall back asleep.
that has nothing to do with this video. All right. So, like and subscribe to the channel, of course. Thank you so much for coming in. Check us out on oldschoolnerd.com. So much better. Check us out on oldschoolnerd.com. We have all of our social media posts, everything that's on Patreon, and of course, the merchandise store. The link to this original video will be in the description below. We will be stopping it here and again because I'm at this band, so we'll see how it goes. Are you ready? Now,
Yeah.
you have not heard the new Revamped,
No.
nor have you seen it.
No.
So we're both completely unknown to this.
Yes, I don't. But
Normally
I do
when
know
it
the
comes to-
original song though.
Well, no. Okay. Again, I was going to say, all of the original Falling in Reverse stuff, you know. So kind of you have a thing going in there, but you have not seen this one. So technically, it's a kind of new thing for both of us.
It's still new.
Fighting with her is useless. Fighting with Megan is about as easy as fighting with me. Don't do that.
Fucking brick wall.
Brick beard, baby.
Ugh.
Let's go. This is the intro. This is the intro to Harry Potter and
No.
yeah, it's the intro to Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. 100%. It's through the cemetery, through the gates into the house, and Voldemort's sitting in a chair, and David Tennant comes up. Doctor Who David Tennant comes up and goes, "Bok, bok, gonna get up," and it starts off like that. And then Nagini comes and eats an old dude.
I Paige.
Well, I'm not a vampire, but I feel like one.
But he completely, totally is in this video.
Oh, I know.
I mean, he's not a vampire, but he plays one on TV.
It sounds good so far, so
Oh no, it sounds great.
Sometimes I sleep all day, 'cause I hate the sun. My hands are always shaking, body's always aching, and the dark is when I feed. Well, I can lure any woman that I want to in my bed with me, and whiskey seems to be my holy water. And mothers better lock your doors and hide your daughters. 'Cause I'm insane. I can feel it in my bones, coursing through my veins. When did I become so cold? For goodness sakes, where is my self-control? If home is where my heart is, then my heart has lost all.
Okay, so far
I love it.
it's epic as hell. It's exactly what you expect.
His fucking His vocals go off.
Yeah, his vocals, again, for those who saw the original one, I made fun of the fact that the original video of this song reminded me of some classic David Lee Roth Van Halen videos. And it does, except I also said that Ronnie is a vocalist, whereas David Lee Roth is not. So that was about the only similarity that there was that the vamp of the whole setup was that way. This song, okay, so Paige wakes up, and she goes down. Everything is covered in cloth. He's there, but she doesn't see him. It's like he's a ghost of himself.
A vampire.
Vampire's not a ghost. One could be captured by Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray. The other one is an undead beast that needs to have a stake driven through its heart. That's not the point. The point is that she can't see him. She's walking by him. She's remembering. She sees the piano covered and has an instant vision of when he was alive playing the piano and she was in a blue dress. Yeah. You know, the imagery is crazy. And then we go to this lightning strike. Homeboy's trying to bury a body in the backyard. Typical Ronnie, man. Dig a hole, bury a body in the backyard.
I'm an addict, and Daddy should have never raised me on Black Sabbath. I can feel it in my bones, coursing through my veins. When did I become so cold? For goodness sakes, where is my self-control? If home is where my heart is, then my heart has lost all. When will you mortals believe? I just want the world to believe. Lost at the sight of your blood. I swear to God, I didn't know. So God bless all of you now, 'cause I'm going straight to hell, and I'm taking you down with me, because you know damn well.
Damn.
This must have been really hard for Soraya to do because she's talked about a couple of interviews about being suicidal at some points
Yeah.
because of everything in her life kind of going. When she was at her darkest point, she also says that Ronnie saved her. So I kind of feel like this whole video is kind of it's not so much about him now, it's kind of also an echo of her life because
Yeah.
she had so much going for her. She was injured legitimately, came back, had surgery, recovered, and then was injured again. And everything that she believed in, everything she loved was taken away from her. She talked about how dark of a place she went into, and now she talks about how Ronnie was the person who really saved her, which is interesting how this Good for her.
I love it.
And all of her visuals, okay, whoever did her makeup and stuff, she
Fucking
doesn't look
amazing.
like did a really good job.
She's stunning.
Yeah,
she's
but
always
sometimes
stunning.
you notice how
though.
sometimes she does her own makeup and she's trying to be more.
Yeah.
She gets a little bit too over with her stuff.
No, absolutely not.
That's just me though. When she does like the classic look, she looks 10 times better.
No, she always looks good. There's no time she does not look good.
I understand. Soraya is a very beautiful.
So I sharpen my
silence.
teeth, 'cause I love the way it feels when I sink into your skin and draw the only thing that's real. You don't believe me. Should I write it in blood? You better drive that fucking stake right down my heart and try and run, motherfucker! I'm a vampire!
He's gonna frozen himself for her.
Yeah, basically.
He's gonna give himself.
Okay, before we continue, this reminds me a lot of Dark Shadows. Remember that movie?
It does, except
I mean, less gimmicky, obviously.
obviously, yeah. Dark Shadows would be if they tried to do this with the previous video.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, this is
It reminds me a lot of that.
the funny thing about it is the unfunny thing about it is you know that Paige is a very silly person
Yes.
all the time.
Mhm.
So for her to do this dramatic stuff shows her acting chops, of course, even if it's just she doesn't say a word, it's her looks and everything else, but the cinematography, the way it's laid out, the way it's created, and the lighting for it it's just haunting. It reminds you of a proper classic Dracula versus, some of the crazy over the top stuff we've seen lately.
Of course.
That's good. Good. Let's see how Roddy plays this out. Probably going to give his life for Soraya. Here.
Oh.
All right. You want to tell me who Derek Jones is?
Okay, I'm probably wrong, but I think I'm not gonna say, but I think it
up.
was the guitarist from. He played in our. It's him, but I'm not sure, and I.
Derek Jones?
Or either escape the. Falling in Reverse. Yeah, he died. I remember because I saw him at the Gold Tour, and then he talked about how he died.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
I was right. Okay.
So
Poor baby.
there was a twist at the end that I didn't expect. So there's a double story playing out. Soraya's character is going through the memories of the end of Ronnie's life. But there's two stories going on here, and if you don't think about it, you don't see them. So the first part is Soraya's walking through a house. It's empty.
Mm-hmm.
It's just her. She's wearing a white gown, and everything, all of the furniture's covered and everything. So that shows that some time has passed. Okay, and so you see her see memories of Ronnie, her falling in love with Ronnie, then her discovering that Ronnie is a vampire, her leaving, her committing suicide because she can't handle the fact that Ronnie's a vampire, Ronnie brings her back as a vampire, but when he does, the mob comes to get him, and then dies. They tie him to a stake for the sunrise, and he. So this song is her remembering Ronnie's life, her falling in love, her loss, and bringing her back and dying. As she relives all of this, as she's watching through all of it, she goes out on the balcony at the end of it, remembering how he died. Dies, just standing there, accepting the sunrise, knowing that her heart cannot go on without him.
Yeah.
So she'd rather just. So it's a song about pain and loss, but at the same time, yeah, I get it. It's, there's so many messages in here that you could unpack them for hours. Which great video, great song.
He really, I mean, comparatively from the original to this one, I think out of all of his remastered or his reimagined songs, this is the best one in my opinion. Just solely because it's just so different from the original.
Yeah, it is obviously different from the original. We just watched the original. And
but even like The Drug in Me Is You, it still had the same kind of melody. This one really just like really went off.
I'm Not a Vampire was such a tongue-in-cheek joke about substance abuse, being an addict, and then how the industry can make money off of celebrities being addicts. It was so tongue-in-cheek, so over the top, that when he goes and redoes this or revamps it, it makes it an absolute
masterpiece.
A love song to not only Saraya, not only some of her story, but also to his friend that he lost. And you can imagine, as emotional as a person Ronnie is, that this is labor of love. So that's awesome. Well, that's it for us. How'd you think?
I mean, I loved it. I love the original, and I almost love this one even more. If I were to listen to it without the video, I probably could appreciate the music more. But I was just so enticed in the story.
The imagery was so catching. It pulled you in so much.
I was on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, we didn't even stop it to comment on it through like the whole second
I just
half
wanted
of
to
the
see
song.
how it panned out.
Yeah, I mean, when I stopped and said, well, let's see how Ronnie gives his life for her, I didn't expect her to relive the memory so much that she.
I didn't know that she was going to die.
Yeah, we didn't think that either.
I was like, damn it.
Yeah. Saraya's a survivor, so that was kind of different to see.
Like, ouch.
So anyway, great job, Saraya. Great job, Ronnie. Great job, everyone involved in it. It was an awesome thing.
I know it made a lot of long-time fans and new-time fans happy.
Yeah,
for nostalgia.
It's huge. All right, and cheers and rest in peace to Derek Jones.
Yeah, peace.
All right, that's it for us. We're out of here. We're gonna go see if the ice is melted yet.
It won't.
No, it won't.
It won't.
It's not gonna go. I think it's actually gonna be colder tonight than it is today.
Fuck!
It was 26 this morning. It's gonna be 16 tomorrow.
Damn it.
Ah, well. Okay.